Absolutely.
This is grass-fed.
This is fully grass pastures. We can look at, I'll show you on the web. It's Big Oak Farms. They're out of northern Marin, almost Petaluma. I'm the only retailer for their goat. They do a little bit of online retail themselves, but I'm the only store that sells their meat. And so I call them, they'll do a kill for me whenever I need a goat, and I usually go through about one a week. And it's great stuff. It's really nice because it's basically certified organic farm, fully pastured. They don't even worm the animals. It's fairly nice and softened up. Because I've had it in a plastic bag now, I think, for a few days, it's really softened up a lot. It was really dry when I wrapped it up a day and a half ago. Okay. So here you got your tri-tip, filet, top sirloin. Okay. So what I'll start out, I'll take, this is called the H bone, so it's basically half of a hip bone. And what I'll start out doing is I'll pull the fillet away, just put some pressure with my thumb, and it opens it up. Okay. And then, with boning knives, don't be afraid to choke up on them. And not that you're going to be doing a lot of, you're doing mostly steaks and stuff like that, but any knife, make it comfortable in your hand. I notice a lot of people when they bone things out, they hold it way up here, and you have really no control.
You're right.
No control. If you, this is what this is for. So you know, I've got almost 4 fingers around the blade. You're not going to get cut because you're around the backside. You know, and then when you're doing other stuff, it's here. And so, basically, I like to use just the tip of the knife, so you're not cutting deep.
And you're running right along.
And you're just scraping the bone. Just you know, don't worry about ruining your knife. Just scrape the bone. Just on this bone. Come out. Turn it back around. See where I'm at. So there's a ball socket. So I've exposed pretty much. I got a good idea what this bone looks like now. Once we get the H bone out, there's a few things we could do. We could cook it like that. We could tie it here. Cook it like that. Tie it? Just to bring this together as presentation. For me personally, if I was doing it in my kitchen, give or take. But it creates a nice presentation.
So you leave that bone in that ball socket.
You could leave this in. You can leave this in, you can leave this in. Sometimes I'll take this out and tie the whole thing up. Sometimes I'll take this out and tie the whole thing up. Sometimes what we can do, sure. What we'll do is we will cook the bone tonight. So normally I won't break that joint if I'm going to take the bone out. I'll come in here down to the shank. Open that muscle out. Come to the other side. And I'm just, you know, tip of the knife. That's all you really need on a lot of things. Tip of the knife. And she's open. So now you see where you're at.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go around it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it. Okay, so here's your butterfly leg of lamb. Open that up. If I wanted to, I could open up this top round muscle and make it even more butterfly. And the whole idea of butterflying is to make everything nice and even. So then if you're grilling or you're cooking under a broiler or you're doing something like that, everything's nice and even. So it's all gonna cook the same because you're cooking with high heat. You know, it's super gross, but since it's not marinating so long, what I might do is I would just put the whole lot in a baking dish and do it a little bit slower.
Oh, right.
At like 350.
That sounds tasty with this marinade.
That's good, huh? Okay.
Right on.
There's your leg of goat.